Happy Easter! Are you a fan of the Avengers? Who is your favorite character among the Avengers? I'm also a fan of the Avengers. When I was small, we only have Superman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, and Batman. We all love superheroes and their superpowers. But then, when I was growing up, I discovered that they're only fictional and they're only for entertainment purposes. When I was growing up in my silly class since grade school, I discovered that there is this person who is above all these superheroes. He has the power to cast out demons, to cure the sick and the leper, to open the eyes of the blind, and raise the dead back to life. He even suffered and died on the cross. For what reason? Because He loves us. God keeps on revealing Himself to us every day through the beauty of creation, the liturgy, the Mass, the sacraments, especially the Eucharist, the Scriptures, but above all, through Jesus Christ, who is God's revelation par excellence. However, we often fail to see God at work in our lives. Why? Because we are too much absorbed by our own pain and sufferings. The first disciples failed to recognize Jesus because they were absorbed by fears. That's why Jesus appeared to them and asked them to touch Him. He showed them His hands and His feet, and He even ate in front of them. Nowadays, there is an increase of young people who don't want to believe in God anymore. They are the self-professed atheists, the rise of the nuns. Why? Because they failed to see God at work in our lives. I remember in one of our theology class, our Jesuit professor asked us, where is God nowadays? Where is God in this coronavirus pandemic? If you're going to ask me, remember, Jesus is the Emmanuel. God is with us. He suffers with those who suffer. He weeps with those who weep. He is one and is at work in those people, the medical frontliners, who are risking their lives in order to serve others. They are going out of their comfort zones in order to attend to the sick and the dying. He is also present to those generous people and our government officials who keep on looking for goods in order to give them to others. They are going house to house in order to share the little that they have. Those are working in the grocery stores, the guards, the policemen, who are at work even if we are here locked down in our own very houses. This is where God is working in front of us. Perhaps now that we have more time to reflect during our lockdown, we can also ask ourselves, what are the blocks which hinder me from seeing God at work in my life? Thank you for listening.